And we are on air.
Hi guys, my name's Brianna, and today I'm going to be telling you about the time I tried to skip school on the last day of school in high school. So let's get right into the video. So, I know I portray myself as like a goody-goody, but I did skip class quite a few times in high school. And one of those times, it was actually quite a funny story, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So I can't remember if this was freshman year or sophomore year, but it was the last day of school. Now in my school, seniors are allowed to leave campus. They could leave for lunch and they can leave early if they don't have a full schedule of classes. But nobody else is allowed to leave, not even for lunch. So me and a couple friends, some were upperclassmen and some were my age. Not like extremely upperclassmen, just like 1 year older than me. So we all tried to skip school together because it was the last day and we thought, let's go like do something. We could go get lunch or like, anything. Just, there was no point really in being in school. It was the last day, we weren't doing anything. So we tried to leave all in like a little group. Now, if you go outside for gym in my school, there's a gate all the way at the end of the track that's always open. So our first idea was to leave through there, but then it was closed, probably for that reason, because everyone tries to skip on the last day and they don't want people to skip. So they lock up that gate so that people can't go out the way people normally do, because that street has a deli on it, so people used to always go during their gym class to go get food and then come back and like basically just skip gym. I never did that because I only been to that deli a handful of times and I don't know, I never thought it was worth it. But we knew that gate was there, so we tried to and then we couldn't. So we went back in the building, and this time we tried to just straight up walk out and just see what would happen. So we got out of the building through one of the side doors and we tried to leave the property. But at each point that you can leave, they have security guards. So the security guard stopped us and we were just gonna try and be like, oh yeah, we're seniors, and just try to play it off and go. He obviously didn't believe us. We did not look like seniors at all, because like I said, this was either freshman or sophomore year. So he was like, okay, absolutely not, you guys are not seniors. And we were like, yeah, we are, and we were like trying to like get past him. And he was like, he was nice because he didn't get us in trouble, but he was like basically cutting to the chase. He was like, I know you guys are not allowed to be leaving right now, so what you're gonna do is go back inside or else I can bring you to the principal's office. And we were like, oh god, that's not good. So we're gonna go back inside. But he was like, he didn't want us to get in trouble. We didn't even have a hall pass. We weren't even allowed in the hallway, let alone leaving the building. So he was like, and if I see you in there and I ask you what you're doing, what are you gonna say? And we were like, what? What do you mean? And he was like, you're gonna say that you were just going to the bathroom before class and you're just late to class. And we were like, oh, okay. Then so we go in the building, we had to get back in, but you can't just walk back in the building. There's only one door you could walk back in through, and the security to let you in, you have to go into the attendance office and get a late pass and then go into school. So we didn't know what to do again, because now we couldn't even get into the building. So we went in and they were like, okay, you have to go to attendance. So we just walked into the attendance room and we were trying to fake up a story, because obviously we went to our first class. So if we tried to put in that we were late, it would show up that we were already supposed to be in school. So we couldn't get a pass. So we went in there and we were basically like, oh, we were in chorus and we tried to prop the door open because it was getting hot, but then we got locked out. Obviously they didn't believe us and they were just like, no, we're not going to give you a pass. When we left the attendance office, the security guard there did not ask us to see the pass. They just kind of assumed we got one because we went in there and they let us in. So boom, we got away with something else. Then, because it had been a few minutes at that point, the other security guard is back inside and he saw us and he was like, oh, do you guys have a pass? And we were like, oh, no, sorry. And he was like, oh, where are you guys going? We were like, oh, we're just in the bathroom. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he gave us a little wink because he told us to say that. So I thought the whole situation was just really funny. And I don't even remember if we ended up going to class or not after that, but we didn't end up leaving the building. So we failed our goal, but made for a funny story. But yeah, comment down below if you guys have ever skipped class and if you have any funny stories about that. But alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Happy VEDID, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.